Please join me in saying the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay, you're going to do great.
Okay. Do I just start?
Just you can say, please join me in prayer, then you can start.
Okay. Please join me in prayer.
You're okay. You're okay.
Heavenly Father, thank you for helping us to make it to this point in our lives. This has been a hard year, but you have helped us to stay focused and determined. We give you glory for our success and ask that you continue to guide us and allow us to prosper and grow as we begin the next chase of life. Continue to be with us as we achieve our goals and let us strive to earn them in a way that is pleasing to you and helpful to those around us. Amen.
Good job. Good job. Okay. You may replace your caps and please be seated. Thank you, Morgan and Precious. You did a fantastic job. So y'all can go back to your seats, okay? Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Bryan Independent School District, our administration, faculty, and staff, and on behalf of our students and soon-to-be graduates, it is my honor and privilege to welcome all of you to the class of 2021 graduation ceremony for the Mary Catherine Harris School. I would like to take a moment to introduce the members of the Bryan ISD Board of Trustees. President Mark McCall, Vice President Dr. Julie Harlan, Secretary Felicia Benford, Member Dr. Deidre Davis, Member Ruthie Waller, Member Fran Dwayne, and Member David Stasny. I would also like to welcome Dr. Christy Whitbeck, Superintendent of Bryan ISD, Ginger Carabine, Chief of Staff, Dr. Barbara Ibarra, Associate Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Kevin Besaw, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Crystal Goodman, Executive Director of School Leadership, and Dr. Brian Merrill, Executive Director of School Leadership. Additionally, I would like to take a moment to recognize the amazing staff of MC Harris, who has worked very diligently with these students to help accomplish these goals. Assistant Principal Mike Bridges, Assistant Principal Amanda Godfrey, Assistant Principal Darren Nobles, Assistant Principal LaCrissa Duval, Academic Advisor Kayla Lindsay, Academic Advisor Tiffany Giffen, and Student Support Services Amy Hamilton Foster. MC Harris staff, please stand and be recognized at this time. Tonight is a night of celebration as we highlight a total of 107 MC Harris graduates. And that's a lot. So give them a big round of applause. I am pleased to report that 49 students have been accepted and or plan to attend a university, junior college, or trade school. So students, if you are attending one, would you please stand and be recognized? I am also pleased to report that 6 students have enlisted or plan to enlist in the military. Students, if you are joining the military, will you please stand and be recognized? We also want to recognize those students who are the first in their families to graduate from high school. You are setting a new standard in your family by making education a focus in your life. Thank you for being a great role model so that other family members can follow in your example. If you are the first in your family to graduate from high school, please stand and be recognized at this time. Okay, that's really awesome. Okay. Brianna Holmes, will you come up? Thank you. Okay. As I have gotten to know each of you, I have heard your stories and what brought you to MC Harris. I've listened and heard of obstacles that you had to overcome. Some of you were working to help pay rent and support your family. Some of you were parents or became parents this school year. Some of you experienced loss, but somehow you still did whatever it took to become a graduate. I want you to know how very proud I am of all that you have accomplished. You are a very resilient group of young adults, and you have much to celebrate. So our speaker tonight triumphed through adversity, as did many of you. So please welcome Brianna Holmes. Brianna and I are going to present her speech together. I'm going to do the first part, and she's going to wrap it up. I would like to introduce you to a student who has triumphed through unbelievable adversity, and she even graduated early. She finished in April. In 1 year, she went through a tremendous amount of traumatic changes in her life circumstance, but she knew she had to follow her dreams no matter what. She lost her father to diabetes and then lost an aunt who was like a mother to her to COVID, while surviving the pandemic situation like we all did. Later, she found out she was pregnant. 9 months later, she had to have an emergency C-section. Now, when she was discharged from the hospital after the emergency C-section, she immediately had to move because her family lost everything in an apartment fire. The apartment complex then decided to evict her family, forcing them to live in a motel for 3 weeks, including over Christmas break. Did this stop from her passing? Nope. While in the motel, she had to care for her grandmother with Alzheimer's disease and who was also on kidney dialysis. She was very low on money for diapers, food, and especially the gasoline that was necessary to get her grandmother to her doctor and to her dialysis appointments, but she came through for everyone. Schoology was very hard for her, as it was for so many. But she remembered that she could triumph through adversity. So she decided to change schools and went to Mary Catherine Harris School. Finally, she got to leave the motel and live in a house. But then she had to face the blizzard, where she and her family had no water for 3 days and their electricity that would go on and off. She then found her grandmother in bed, deceased, which was also a crushing setback. However, she knew she had to follow her dreams, so she maintained amazing attendance. She took all of her EOCs and she officially graduated in April. Although she made it through tough times, she graduated and still came out stronger. I would like to introduce you to this incredible young woman, Miss Brianna Holmes. You okay? Okay.
Hello, I know I am here looking at you wonderful graduates today who have faced even worse circumstances than I, and I salute you. So go forth and embrace, conquer in these changing circumstances. You will need to have a spirit of survival and perseverance. I now have a job at Texas A&M University. I will continue to follow my dreams by getting financial aid, scholarships to continue my education. I will pursue a career as an accountant, just like my favorite aunt. For you see, when my circumstance changed, I asked for help. I want to thank the many wonderful Brazos Valley agencies that were there for me through my trials. I also want to thank my staff at MC Harris who helped me make my dream of graduating high school possible. So continue to triumph through adversity and to follow those dreams. Stay true and God bless you.
You did a beautiful job, Brianna. Thank you, Brianna. You are an inspiration to all of us. Will the graduates please stand? Can you help Kendra stand? Dr. Whitbeck, I am pleased to present the Mary Catherine Harris class of 2021. The academic advisors and I have examined the records of these candidates, and we have found that each candidate has completed the necessary requirements set forth by the Bryan Independent School District and are eligible to participate in these commencement exercises.
Thank you, Dr. Casper. As superintendent of Bryan ISD, I gladly accept these graduates and declare you officially graduated. Congratulations. Students, you may be seated. On behalf of our Board of Trustees and our staff, students, we particularly want to thank you for an unbelievable 15 months. Nothing like any of us ever had to deal with while we were in high school. You have the story of a lifetime, and yet you maintained flexibility, adaptability, and you persevered. So thank you for going the extra mile to make tonight possible. I do want to share with you that in tradition for the last 3 years in Bryan ISD, you will receive a bookmark in your packet that will have a reminder of our essential 8 character traits. And we hope that you will hold this dear to you and use this as a life lesson for kindness, tolerance, gratitude, philanthropy, work ethic, optimism, courage, and leadership will take you far. I want to close by sharing a Chinese proverb with you, and it's about happiness. If you wish to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you wish to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you wish to be happy for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you wish to be happy for a lifetime, give back to others. That is why philanthropy was so important to be a part of our Essential 8. And so on behalf of all of us, our wish for you is happiness and joy. Best of luck, graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Whitbeck. At this time, graduates will be crossing the stage to receive their diploma. Ms. Godfrey will be calling their names, and I will be handing the graduates their diploma. The first row can stand up.
Jacqueline Alarcon Trejo. Demery Adrian Alderetti. Nicholas Antonio Arguello. Mia Siana Arredondo. Buddy Lee Bauer. Jose Roberto Benitez. Jasmine Briano. Denisha Brown. Kendron Connell Brown. Andreas Bustamante. Andreas Bustamante. Alasia Monet Burrell. Zarius O'Neill Colwell. Precious Marie Camper. Gabrielle Veronica Cardona. Craig Douglas Carter Jr. Ryan Angel Sabales Cervantes. Araceli Elcon Contreras. Olivia Martha Teresa Cordova. Alexis Ann De La Rosa. How do I say your middle name? Austin Mayobanex Demoya. VNA Amy Diaz Sotelo. Zip your gown. Erica Espinosa. Gabriela Renee Gallardo. Irvin Allen Gallegos. Sarah Ann Garcia. Gabriela Alexandria Gibbs. Ricardo Gomez. Christian Anthony Gomez. Joseph Anthony Gomez. How do I say your middle name? Edgar UCL Gomez Salazar. Oscar de Jesus Gomez Salazar. Javier Gonzalez Jr. Camden Jade Gray. Xavier Devon Green. How do you say your real name? Race? Jalen Race Guyton. Wyatt Thomas Hurd. David Hernandez. Isabella Grace Hernandez. Who are you? Angel David Herrera. Brianna Nicole Holmes. Sebastian Damey. Jada Nicole Johnson. Shireka Chantel Lachey Johnson. Jeremiah Wayne Laster. Damian Steve Lopez. Josephat Lopez Rivera. Yep. Daniel Sebastian Lugo. Cassandra Luna. Avery Louise Malagon Leon. Erica Martinez Torado. Nathan Lane Marks. Callista Kylie McRoy. Nikki Ann Marie Mendez. Morgan Mitchell. Timothy Lawrence Mitchell. Jose Alfonso Montanez. Anaya Nicole Morales. Hugo Luis Marino. Layla Marie Munoz. Jose Angel Yanes. Edward Vincent Naro. Naya Honesty Neal. Dearica Deshawn Nickerson. Antonio Parra. Alana Monet Payne. Stephanie Michelle Pedraza. Nael Carlos Perez Rodriguez. Joshua James Pleasant. Okay. Dylan James Preston. Martinez. Maribel Quiroz Martinez. Giselle Liseth Ramirez. Maria Guadalupe Reyes Vargas. Jose Lucy Richie Areno. Sierra Alize Rodriguez. Araceli Rubicalva Valderas. Carolina Chavarria Salazar. Tavares Kashawn Samuel. Oscar Sanchez. Joy. Alejandro Joy Silva. Go. Jalen Rashawn Stewart. Rosaria Simone Tanel. Andreas Tyndall. Aaliyah Ryan Templeton. Brianna Tirador. Avery De Jesus Torres. Julian Renee Torres. Jose Manuel Torres Garcia. Yuritzky? Yuritsi Torres Guerrero. Hey. How do I say your middle name? Solo. Madeline Soel Valadez. Eric Osala Vasquez. Mess that up. Kevin Wall. Wally. Kevin Wally. Briere Fache Wells. Isaiah Michael Yanez. Okay. Nicole Zapata. That would have been bad.
While our students are going back to their seats, let's give all of our graduates another big round of applause. So, this is where it gets dangerous because I'm going unscripted. But as you walked across the stage, I think I counted 5 of you that I got to shake your hand when you were in kindergarten and again in 5th grade. And then some of you I saw when I went to Branch. So it's wonderful to see you cross the stage. I'm also so excited that Oscar pulled off the surprise and didn't tell his family that he had gone back to school to graduate. That just melted my heart. It is a pretty cool thing. And then 2 of you took the TSIA test today so you could graduate tonight. 1 of you finished at about 3:30 this afternoon to graduate tonight. And just as you crossed, I just kept thinking about each one of you. And if you were with me last year, I knew a little bit more about you. I am just so proud of all of you. I just feel like you're all my children. I just have a lot of seniors. So congratulations. I love y'all so much. Okay. Okay, back to the script. On your diploma is the crest for the Mary Catherine Harris School. When the first class was set to graduate in December 2010, students met with representatives of Balfour and the campus staff to create the crest that represents our school. Out of hundreds of symbols to choose from, the ones that the students decided best represented what Mary Catherine Harris School meant to them and the students that followed. So you have the lamp of wisdom and knowledge, the mortar board and diploma, because our goal is graduation, the scales of justice, because we treat everyone as equals and we do not judge others, and the victor's crown, because that is how we feel when we reach the goal of graduation. Students were also asked to choose a motto for the school. Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which they have overcome. This quote truly captures what I believe about each one of you. You will continue in your success because of what you have already overcome. I wish you all the very best. Finally, graduation is a time of many feelings such as pride, happiness, accomplishment, and appreciation. The students who walked this stage have been encouraged and supported by so many people. As a gesture of appreciation, roses were provided to the graduates so they may honor individuals who have helped them complete this journey. Graduates, we are very proud of each and every one of you. So, will the 2021 Mary Catherine Harris graduating class please rise? And graduates, move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, graduates. And you can be seated, and I'm going to turn it over to the public address announcer.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated and remain seated. We are so proud of you and stand beside you in great expectation of your futures. We want to send you off in style, so please direct your attention to the area behind the visitors' bleachers. The lights on that side are going to be turned off momentarily, but the lights on the home side will remain on throughout the display to ensure everyone's safety. Upon conclusion of the fireworks, graduates and their guests will be dismissed to leave. There will not be a processional off the field or out of the stadium. Again, congratulations to the history-making MC Harris High School class of 2021. Now please sit back, remain seated, and enjoy the show.
This is how we do it.
Chapter 2 Assessment.
MC Harris High School and Bryan Independent School District want to thank all the parents, grandparents, relatives, and friends for your help and support that made tonight possible. We are honored to have been able to partner with you and your students for the futures of these young men and women that will undoubtedly change their communities, our state and nation, and even the world. Graduates, Bryan ISD is your home, and no matter where you go or what you do, we're proud that you're from Bryan, and we love you very much. Good luck, and God bless you all. This concludes the MC Harris High School graduation ceremony.